This presentation summarizes the due process that is involved in preparing the financial statements standards by the Financial Accounting Standards Board. The Financial Accounting Standards Board is a nonprofit body that is being entrusted with the responsibility of developing generally accepted accounting principles in the United States. And that responsibility has been delegated to the FASB by the Securities and Exchange Commission. So this slide summarizes the due process that the FASB goes through as they develop the accounting standards in the US. The first step in that due process is where relevant topics are identified by the FASB staff, and they are placed on the board's agenda for discussion and consideration for the forthcoming period. So once it's placed on the agenda, research and analysis is conducted by the FASB staff, and a preliminary view of pros and cons are issued by the FASB. So once those preliminary views are issued, then the next step is where a public hearing is held on the proposed standard. So during this public hearing, all interested stakeholder groups voice their opinion, voice their concerns, voice their suggestions in terms of the proposed accounting standard. After the public hearing, the FASB board evaluates the opinions, the concerns that were expressed during the public hearing, and based upon those opinions, they modify, they improve the proposed accounting standard. And then the board evaluates the research and then issues something called an exposure draft, which is a near final version of the proposed accounting standard. And once that exposure draft is prepared, it is once again disseminated to the public for input. And one final time, the board evaluates the input on the exposure draft and makes any necessary revisions before the board issues its final accounting standard. So these steps that are undertaken by the FASB, they are fair and they are transparent, and therefore they are not subject to any criticism by any interested party. So every interested party, every stakeholder group have a chance to express their opinion, have a chance to express their input in the standard setting process by the FASB. So this is a very open process, and it is emulated by many accounting standard setting bodies across the globe.